Oh, where's the chat? Put it over here. Let's make it smaller. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right. And I'm live. Okay. Here we are. We're finally here. Hold up, I'm just like setting up shit on my phone real quick. Twitch, live. Just make sure it's everything. Yeah, okay. Right? Yeah. Alright. Boy. Let the time pass a little bit. Fix this. Objection! Alright. It is currently what time? 7:11? That's funny. Oh, we started at like 7:10, so alright, yeah. I try to keep myself on, you know, what's it fucking called? On time. I was like, what the fuck is it called? Okay, we have the game, then we lower it a bit. Yeah, lowered it a lot, actually. Like, that's fine. I hope that's fine. I could up the volume on my thing, if anything. On my headset. Alright. Let's get started. We are finally starting our new series after finishing off Persona 5. I've been excited to actually stream this, because I also plan on playing the other games as well, the ones that I never touched upon, so I will actually be lost once I get to this. But there's also things I don't know for this, like, what is the true thing? I'll probably have to be actually big brain for sure. Other than that, though, yeah, we're starting off with the first Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We got the first game, then Justice for All, and then Trials and Tribulations, which I personally like more, like, for sure out of the trilogy. Ace Attorney is more like, for sure, well, the first one is more like, you know, the starting ground, where everyone, like, adjusts this and shit like that. But other than that, though, let me adjust the camera a bit here. Because if I turn left like this... It's a weird delay, actually. I just realized that. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. Oh, you know what? Let's better enhance it. Performance mode. I think I have something in the background happening. Maybe that's why. I just don't realize. Okay. Yeah. But right now, yeah, we're gonna start with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game. And I could select all of them because I originally played this already. We will do this episode as well as like a bonus episode, but it's like, you know, it's really good so far still. Alright, play the first turnabout. Hope I'm not covering anything important, but if I am, I'll move it. Forgot about that. Damn it, why me? Oh, I forgot what I would do for this voice. Can't get caught. Not like this. Oh, I don't know what to give him for voice fight. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Let me like adjust the volume. Like, I don't know. I see it a little bit too high personally. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, I thought I was covering the names. So, okay, so if I'm not covering the names, that's fine. Hopefully. Real quick though. Just mess with some settings. Full auto skip. Oh, when I text skip. Screen shake on, vibration on, text box, oh, transfer it? Yeah, put it on high. Yeah, this is, okay, so it saves my previous settings. Alright, cool. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! In-game? In-game? Sounds like he wants to die. In-game, though. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give them the... Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! Oh, what's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her, I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Hello, Ren. Hi, Sly. Look what I'm playing. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was unlucky sap dating her. What's this unlucky guy dating her? Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the Butts. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Like me, am I right? Objection! But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. What's good, Sly? How is audio for now? I saw that this was a bit loud. Hopefully it's not that loud on when I adjusted it. But yeah. I'm in the process of healing. What are you healing? August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Alright, get ready for me to fail this shit because I am not smart. Wow, the chat is it cannot be seen at all. Hold up. I feel like I should turn chat off. I'm gonna turn chat off for Phoenix Wright streams. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. Maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe, I don't know. I kind of like chat sometimes being on screen. Well, I'll move it. I moved it down, so like as you can see, hold up. Oh, I didn't put enter. What? There you go. It's like there now at the bottom right. But yeah. Snapchat bot girl, ma'am, sending me messages made me like, what is breaking down for? I do not know anymore, and now I'm healing from it. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is good. That's good. All right. Oh fuck. Fuck, what was my old man voice? I'm like trying to remember how I did it. I'll try to do it on the fly. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. Oh, murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, knees weak, arms heavy, mouth spaghetti all over his okay. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Sir, this snap girl I met, or bot I met, is sending me actual video snaps and promoting her OnlyFans. Oh, just block them. I have also received that a random female doing that, or random bot. The test will oh, I already read this. Plus, please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. She said my name on the video and winked, and sir, I feel scared. I would block instantly. The defendant. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot? I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. Oh, wait, let me get my water, because I know I'm gonna fucking be killing my voice right now. Alright. Put this right here. Close the fridge, and hopefully it's open again. Okay. I would be frightened too, to be honest. Just be like, sorry ma'am, I have no money to spare, goodbye. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button, check it at any time, okay? Phoenix is like, what are you talking about? R button? What R button? He's like looking at the floor. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh my god, I almost pressed fucking A on that. Cindy Stone, Your Honor. Cindy block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well done. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. That's your added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the fucking Mia. What do you mean the R button? To check the court record frequently. There you go. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Already with that face. Like, I'm prepared. Mr. Butts, it is not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Is it not true? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb! She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me! Ever! Haha, same, brother! What's it to you anyway? I think that was the voice I originally gave him first. Mr. Butts. Oh. Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumb. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! I blocked her. Good. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. I feel less terrified now. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. What? Women want me, fish fear me? What the f- Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. That was a weird startup, but it's okay. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Time for him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. To this case. Oof! I don't know what wince is. Like, what the reaction to that is. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get her to the bottom of this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. God damn it, Larry. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Sorry. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. Stop him from answering. No, it is relevant no matter what, so I have to have the answer. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I won. I went. Fuck, I don't know what voice I gave him. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank's... Right. Sorry. Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. Sawit.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh boy! Oh fuck! I don't know what voice to give him. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Did I hang out and stream yesterday? I don't remember. Pretty sure I passed out cold. I remember. I think you came by, and then I don't remember if you stayed or left.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness's account.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
I don't know how I feel about this voice, but whatever.
I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
What? What are you saying spoiler alert to? What?
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those.
100%.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Perusal? Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. What were you saying spoiler alert to, by the way? Like, you kept saying spoiler alert, and you're not even stating what it was.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do? I wasn't saying anything, I just said it. I know, but what do you mean reference to? It's like my way of holding myself. Oh, like you were saying spoiler to yourself? Like, I don't know what you mean. But like, I mean, like, I know this game. I know the first 3 games. I don't know the ones after that is the whole premise. Or after these 3 games. I know the whole game. I like 3 the best out of all of them. What exactly am I supposed to do? I'm very foggy right now, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witnesses just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied to in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. You give Maya an Australian accent for a sec? No? Maya's not even here. Mia, not Maya. No, I did not. I just gave her like a low, soothing voice. Compared to the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand, there's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. I know what voice I'm gonna do, Maya. I'm gonna do the annoying voice that I have. Okay. Open the court record with the... Yeah, I got it. when I see a contradiction. Cross-examination. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I'm just rereading it now. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quelled in fear and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I believe that's the contradiction? No, noon. Okay. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. And this is crazy fun and all, but in Trilogy, the first round of the courtroom is like an hour long. Then in the second round, it's like another 2 hours. And then the third round, it's like 2 hours again. Yeah? What about it? I know what I'm getting myself into. I know this game. Like, I know it's long, like each episode. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with... Yeah, okay. Strikes being suspicious. Then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. It makes me go crazy? Why does it make you go crazy? Hold up real quick. No, I did not mean to do that. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the they aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think of the facts. Yeah, I messed that up. I meant to change the thing. Alright, hold on. Can I not switch to the other thing? I guess I can't present people. Alright, suspicious when I saw solving evidence. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad, and yet he frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next?
Okay. I thought, oh, I forgot this music right here. This is where I get into it now, the music. Now he must be in the hurry because he left the door half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I was for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I took a look inside the apartment.
Why would you look inside the apartment, first of all, for sure? What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Your words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did pain cut him off so quickly?
You looked into the apartment. What happened then?
Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at... I'm doing the pain voice now. But she wasn't moving at all. And there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? Sorry, I just got a notification. My phone is like over here. I found myself unable to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes, I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next?
Have to call the police immediately.
I'm gonna just keep doing this because I'm trying to solve this shit now. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony.
You thought to call the police. What happened next? Excuse me, I'm trying to like burp, but it's not coming up. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working, and it's because of the Actually, let me check this. The phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right?
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
That contradicts the thing he said earlier, that he didn't touch anything. But I don't have any evidence of, like, I just realized the evidence. Alright.
Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Objection! He said it. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, I was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Oh, this music. Oh, this music is giving me chills. Alright, sorry. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection!
Sorry.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sai, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Alright.
Wait! I remember now.
He kind of has the Pain voice. It's like a little bit higher pitch. Or no, it's a little bit lower pitch compared to Pain's.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Alright, let's see what we got now. Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Haha, I already found the contradiction in that.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Got it.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Alright. How are you liking this, the voices, Sly? Where is it? Oh wait, is this one? There's a voice saying some of the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off. Let's make it sure. Wait, hold up. Let me do a hold it on this real quick. Or sure it was a television and not a radio?
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television?
The witness has testified he heard the time.
Alright, yeah, I know. But sir! Why did it sound low, like his objection? Maybe it's a sound effect. Let's put the music 1 down. Maybe that would make it better. Oh, and I can save. Oh yeah, these are my previous saves. Why'd I have this one on 1? We'll save over that, just in case. There you go. Or maybe that was it right there. Hold it right there! Prosecution has said that... said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah,
The defense has a point. Do you have any explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Oh, wait! I remember now.
Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
These constants? Constant? Sorry, I'm back. Oh, hi.
Corrections are harming your credibility.
That you seem rather distraught.
Oh, wait, wait, who said that? I don't know who said that.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
I like the VA you're making, though. Okay, good. Just making sure. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There,
Like your name?
there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Okay.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Hearing the time. What was the contradiction here? I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. I found a contradiction. Yeah, okay. Hold it! That strikes me as very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I could see how you be a little doubtful.
Except for glasses guy, I hate him. You should make an annoying voice. Was I not doing an annoying voice? Kind of felt like I was. Fuck.
I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock.
A table clock.
Table clock wasn't there. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of a testimony or something?
Something's fishing here. You mean this? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are?
I'm an attorney. That's what I do. Voice for him now that you mention it. Nice. Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Page.
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock! The neck is a switch and you just tilt it and it sets the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see.
Saw It voice reminded me of Morty for a second. I can do a Morty voice, but that's later. I want to give it to another character then. Fuck you, Pay.
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony?
Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. I hate your great-great-great-grandpa because his hair... Oh, you mean the guy, Payne. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sai, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? It is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw.
Okay.
Shut up, hey, you.
Alright.
It was him. I tell you, I saw him.
This is hurting my voice. This voice is actually hurting my voice. Let me just drink some water. Okay. I can't wait for him not to be a character right now.
He killed her and he should burn, give him death.
His voice has been weirdly getting higher somehow.
Order in the court, I say.
Just changing the voices from low to high is hurting me. I like it's gonna like affect it later.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Monokuma, is that you? Oh no, I can do the Monokuma voice, but I don't know if there's a character I want to give it to yet, so I'm like kind of saving it.
Cause he talks like this. Monokuma always talks like this in this voice, and I love doing this Monokuma voice every time.
Kind of has a weird accent too. Your Honor.
You claim the sound.
Whoa! I didn't do the right thing. The judge is Monokuma. I don't know about that. That's a very hard dedication.
You claim the.
Oh my god! Why can't I do the voice?
You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is running on this. I better think of it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's battery, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
To be Monokuma, you have to be a small, sweet, cuddly, edgy bear. I'm gonna do it in the Monokuma voice. I'm gonna reread that.
To be Monokuma, you have to be a small, sweet, cuddly, edgy bear, like me. Oh god, I cracked myself up.
Wow, what the fuck? I do some ad-lib shit so hard, bro. Well, he is the thinker after all. Also, did we hear like a bear around here? Like a small, monochrome, like robotic bear somewhere? Thank you. You're welcome. That was really nice. I mean, I hope the mic actually was decent enough for it to like hear it well and everything. Because I remember when I did Danganronpa 2, every time I did the Monokuma voice, or like when I look back at the VODs, there was points where it peaked the audio, so it will lower it and like it'll cut it off. While reading that, hell yeah. Sorry. I'm like trying to get my voices.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Yeah, I picked it up. Oh, like it picked up fully? Okay, good. I thought you meant like it peaked, and I was like, it just like cut it off. As you can see, this clock's exactly 3 hours slow. I should have clipped it. No, I mean, it's gotta be VODed. You just gotta make sure you remember where the placement is. Precisely, the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death.
So Mr.
Oh, I thought it was him speaking. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have a case!
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you, indict the witness.
Indict? The site?
Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer.
I come all this way down here to testify and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lures are all slime!
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Yes, there is.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Chief. Listen up, listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. I already know what the answer is. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? That was kind of weird to say twice, but okay. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes, actually.
Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course, there's a piece of evidence in the court in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off!
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Because she had it during Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow; it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah.
There you go.
Case 1 gone. Having a little water break. My voice needs it.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Let's go.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Turns out that Frank Sawyer was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in to do his dirty work.
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
And she got murdered.
She got brutalized. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Woo! Still can't believe we won. Right. Oh. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. These cookies look fire.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I never seen the Chiefs looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was, Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see... Oh, I didn't... yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Moves on like a ladies killer. A lady who died, who cheated, who is very possibly a bad person. Maybe. But people are desperate and need money. You never know the situation overall. Also, I think there's a secret ending to this trial where if you lose, he gets arrested. I saw it on my phone, like in the game. You could fail the trial if you don't prove his innocence. I think it's this one. If not, it's a later one.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey, here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Wow, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
Don't that make you just want to cry? I love going between voices like that.
Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, so it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. This is right. Isn't that right, Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves something to prove to how she felt about him.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
What the heck is she talking about?
The statue itself. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? Or what about that clock? This is the clock you made for her. Oh, this Jesus, okay. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Thank you for the three raid. I appreciate you. People who are also joining from the raid. Hello. I am Ren. I am playing Phoenix Wright right now. And I'm doing voice acting to the best of my ability. And I am currently hurting my throat. But let me continue.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too.
Let's go, Coffee. Hope your run was decent. I saw you at the last boss. I don't know if you died or not though. When I like returned before I started streaming.
People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
I died again on the last boss. It'd be like that, Chief.
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Or over drinks.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave to Mia."
Didn't know it then.
But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Sadgers. The end to episode 1. That was done within an hour. Less than an hour, probably. Favorite progress? Of course! Why wouldn't I save my progress? So these are my previous saves, so I have played this game before. But, whatchamacallit? Be right back, need to order food. You go do that, buddy. Here she is. Hello? This is Maya!
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't come in a while.
Here's that terrible female voice I have. The generic female voice I always have.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. No, just teasing. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Also, there are big chocolate chip cookies, and it's 6 pieces, and it's so cheap. Less than $2 or $3, dude. That's good.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
What the fuck happened there? I had to stumble.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up?
Should I actually save them for college? I don't have money, that's why I'm asking. I mean, I don't know, that's if you want to, man. That's on you. You debate.
I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting.
Jesus, that beep was loud. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Actually, I'm saving them for Monday. Fuck it, I'll go to the kitchen. September... I wish you put like the TH or some shit like that. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye. Oh, I know what this is. You are a poor liar. Why, I see you right over there. That must be it. The thinker, that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I think I know I want to do the voice of, but once he's revealed.
I should have been more careful.
Ah, I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry.
Pension in my eardrums? Mood.
Well, I'm afraid I must ask you to do one more thing.
I'm afraid I must ask you one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Exclamation points. No, Faye! Phoenix Wright's first love interest, and that possibly could have blossomed into a true love interest.
Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Bay & Co. Law Office. Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office.
Move to the office.
That smell. Blood.
Sis!
Someone's there? Chief! Chief!
Chief! Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Had to do the Metal Gear thing. Oh, hi.
Who are you? Okay. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. So finally she was cold. Chief.
What honestly happened here? Oh man. Dude, I thought I was playing Dangan, and I was like, alright, I'm ready to fucking examine everything that's in here. And I was like, oh wait, it doesn't do that.
There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Good to know. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards are added to the courtroom. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Hmm? Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hands. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here.
I think it's back.
That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya! Maya Fey!
Maya Fey. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name! Why? Why would you...
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. How do you... What happened? She seems to be in a shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in, the room was dark, and sis.
So she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
You were here, visiting. This late at night?
Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. Reception desk. Oh, I'll give you a check mark. I'm like, how do you call the fucking... I'll eventually figure it out. The doors to the chief's office are slightly open. It's better not to touch the doorknob. Maybe give her... Maybe show it to her. About the thinker.
The thinker! That was... Oh, sis.
Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Oh, I guess...
I'm sorry, I've never seen that before.
How do you call the phone? You have the things. Move? Oh, move. Choose move to move. Oh, yeah, I got it. Phone. Here's phone. There you go. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on this receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from the outside of the window. Oh, fuck. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I don't know what to give her a voice. I don't know what to do for a voice like for her. Good wee woo sounds. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Ah, Dick Gumshoe. Alright, I'm the detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from a building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Give her the manliest voice you could ever make. Nah. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word, Maya, here, mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct with me, ma'am. Fucking whatever.
What? The fuck did I do?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. Lumberjack voice in game? I don't know about that. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. Oh, I think I know what voice I'll give her for like the first half until like, you know, she gets upset. My eyes were heavy. Knees weak, arms okay. But I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. December 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitor's room. Wow, yeah, poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh,
it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. Sorry, not a chance. It's up to you. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And, I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
I thought it was gonna go beep. Today was my junior's partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Huh, so he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Alright. I'm going to talk to her for a bit. Fine. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium. Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes. A clock shaped like the thinker.
No one learned me. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see the detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Alright. Oh, there's more to this. Can you tell me about the day of the murder?
Sorry, I know
Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to business.
That's the thinker, the clock, yeah, the practice qualifies to it. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. It's really amazing. So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into that, this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her parents were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait,
What?
so you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that.
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Jesus.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. Oh, well, I'm in it. I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me?
Except, sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back.
Alright, time to move on ahead. Grossberg Law Offices.
September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to a receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later.
Alright, so we come back later.
I guess go to the December 6th Fay and Cole office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! It's a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Wait, you, Gumtree. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe.
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Man, fucking. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right? You're right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's see. Let's talk. Yeah. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You could see the report, but that's all.
Autopsy report added to the court record. About Maya. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you're going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put prosecutors Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer now.
Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him? You know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him like that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid what?
Why is that fucking me up? Okay.
Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. The fuck is this guy's problem? He's just like looking at me. Alright. Present. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Maya's Faye's cell phone.
Oh, I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Tell him straight.
If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
Okay.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ugh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Not a cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May. Huh. So you sent her home already then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright. And then I can check the phone, right? September 5th, oh yeah, this is just the conversation that they had right from earlier. Okay. Yeah, we're technically done with them, right? Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Sorry, I had a voice for it, and I almost went straight into it, and I was like, well.
Hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. I was trying to do the ooh-woo voice, but I don't think I could do a full sentence, like off the bat.
You're the warrior.
The warrior? I'm becoming Monokuma a little bit there. Okay, we'll just go the main generic female voice.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting and I can hardly contain myself.
Okay, I can give her like the Valley Girl accent.
Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I can barely do it with the high voice though. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh boy, right? You don't know what the half of it. The screwdriver stuck in his drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey!
Oh!
I thought that was Phoenix.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed? I hear so much pink booba later. She's always boobas. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the night of the incident.
Oh, observed incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movie.
I'm having that accent in there.
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing! Why did you see when it happened? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. Dream on!
Sorry. There's so many references that I make that are so dumb. If you want to know,
if you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me, what is it you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. You're here by yourself. What's up? Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what an amazing path of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? This maid doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Alright. Anything of relevance that could go to her? Nothing, right? Fuck it, I give up. What are you talking about? It does. Oh. She likes big vocabulary, though. So you want to do the opposite of that, unless you want her. You get here later on? Okay. Oh, I should just move, right? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Is that... And that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. I need water. My throat is becoming coffee. That badge on your collar. That's not a voice I'm going with. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy. Whoa. I'm not particularly busy. Why does it go into like an accent there? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. Whoa. Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why a strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on days' notice, so it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? You're refusing. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Oh. Wait, what? Huh? Did he say something? I did not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on the particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. My boy? Alright, I'm sorry. Like fixing my face. Okay. Why? I cannot say.
I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye.
I have a cut in my lip. They'd be like that. You always be like that, though.
He left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see? Mission? You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. There you go. Alright, then we head out, right? Unless, is there something to present that I don't know about? No, okay. Move. What's good, dog? Hiya.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
I keep saying lawyer. I keep saying lawyer like lawyer. I'm doing my fucking New York accent for some reason. It just fucking came out entirely there. I am so sorry. Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see.
I was stuck in this for literally. I was stuck in this literally place for 3 fucking hours. I'm forced to remember the particular case, or the preparations. I see.
I see. I've been abandoned then.
Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is.
I don't know. So she could still be alive. Your mother.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. Jesus fucking Christ.
Family. My guy is a huge man. He's not skin and bones. Vin Diesel, can you hear this? So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I got used to it. Oh, also, I have to become independent or I would lose my powers.
Feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. Sorry, my eye was bothering me there. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's constellation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on in the big time. She, my mother, became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White,
Excuse me? White?
that was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya to go home. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
What?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. The past! Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Go home.
That's so kind of you.
And my mic picked up the sniff. The game ends, credits drop in. Pretty much. She's found guilty.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right! Thank you!
Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you! So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal.
The fucking... I am thou. Thou art I. The fucking whole Persona Arcanauts just comes out of nowhere.
So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Because what was inside the strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Alright, man, I'm gonna move. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me. You are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Ah, right. I've come up to deliver, Oh, I come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
What a nice dream.
Wait, now's my chance. I snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back, quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. I ever heard that name? White.
That was the thing! My sister told me! Don't fucking forget it!
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Jesus. Could it be coincidence? Time to examine! Not there, there. I love this man. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Ah, wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, we're using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh.
Oh, Big Boy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Hey! Let's go. Good little intermission theme. Hey. Oh yeah, I already got it. Oh, we are on episode 2. I wasn't sure if we were on episode 2. I guess it just automatically keeps going into the next episode. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. You better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If I may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. So White makes an entrance. He bribed the judge and Edgeworth with meth crystals. Moving on. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map on the office to explain. So what you see here is this place here, then this place here, and that's where the murder happened, and that's all we got so far. I'm not good at my job, but I do try my best. The body was found. The body was found by the window here, and the cause of death: loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts this statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about the hard evidence.
Trial 3, I think, with the guy from the kids show, I think. Oh. Maya Fey's arrest. I said I think twice. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. I love doing Gumshoe's voice.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a signal contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Ah! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, here we go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed on the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from the customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed, not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I merely arrested Miss Maya Fey. Give me a second. Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Well, that fucking went out weirdly. Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pinks? In pinks? claim was hard evidence.
What? Miss May! Oh, Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal!
I should sleep now. Good night, Ren. Have a good night, Sly. I appreciate you for dropping by, man.
Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess Preston can have its advantages.
Yes!
God. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir.
There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well. Detective, let's hear your testimony again.
Alright. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
I think I see a contradiction. Maybe.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Fucking scolded him for that. Okay, real quick. I don't want to present. I want to examine this real quick. But this is the only way to check it. Where is it? The autopsy report. Time of death, 9, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Okay. So yeah, death was instantly. Where Maya was reading the lab, also there was blood found on the victim. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Sir!
Objection!
Yes! Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant. Wait. Oh, she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting, well, butting your way out of this one, Detective. I tried to fix the ink part.
Order! Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? Day of the murder. Day after the murder. Day after the murder.
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being
that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received this result this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Whoa.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth? The detective's a sham? I'm a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth,
I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had a request of a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts this evidence.
I'm sorry, report updated. Alright.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Ooh. This is a Bob. Alright.
Witness Witness your name, please.
April May, at your service. Okay, I'm doing this voice now for her. Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good.
He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Jay, I was like in my hotel room. Hehe. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right. Big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Alright. Witness testimony.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged the one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of, like, slumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Wow. I forgot about that. Good to know.
Well, Your Honor.
I see it. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Excuse me. Sorry, I was burping. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright.
It was like 9 a.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know?
Okay, that's fine.
And, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to the one side.
She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
Oh. Okay. Thought there was more to that. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts of it. Alright. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it.
See how far I can run this business. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Andrew, you insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. The poor girl. Oh, the fucking simps. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? Look. You looked out the window. What did you see next? Then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Hold it!
The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Slender, sort of like, some people might say pretty, if that's her thing.
Your thing. The person attacking you.
Hold it!
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one present at the scene of the crime with her short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Yep, he's right. The person's testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes. Oh. Yes, what is the meaning? Like, somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah, there you go. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rar, what are you trying to... What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
I want to die anytime I speak in her voice.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Okay? Second up.
I did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Okay.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Oh, that's right there. It's a contradiction. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin your cross-examination.
Alright. The dodge to the right was kind of weird. I did see everything. The victim to the woman dodged to the first attack and ran off to the right. We have a map, right?
Where could she run?
And the woman dodged the first attack. Give me a second. I need to fucking press this. Is that right? Is that right? As in, you're right? As you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Not yet. We'll keep looking into the other shit. Here with that weapon, I saw it today.
Hold it!
Ah, a clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Laura. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. Because it's not a clock. It's a statue, right? They all presume it to be a statue. They don't know it's supposed to be a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Bay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Bay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Oh, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Nuh-uh. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were... Oh, wait. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could... It was the wrong option. I heard the clock go off in the middle of the building next door. Yes. I know. I'm gonna skip the lie because I did not mean to pick that wrong one. I didn't realize it until now. Wow, this is a long conversation happening right now. No, Your Honor, I won't give up. Hey, don't pick that choice. Pick that other choice right here. It couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. The batteries are dead. It's empty. The clock is missing the clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork.
It's quite empty.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
That?
Well, Miss May, don't you say some bullshit. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... in the phone, right? Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh ho, you have a girly phone.
Oh, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention? The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Better remember his evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want, blah, blah, blah.
So you just want me to hold onto the thinker for you then?
If you could. Ah, and I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
December 5th, 9:27 a.m. That beep is so loud. For no reason.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded.
Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Meh.
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many times. Oops, I forgot. Ooh.
Every time she winks, I'm gonna say ooh now.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defendant may have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes, actually. The witness claims she had seen, oh my god. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Proof will see the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Does it say? Oh yeah, made by Larry Butts, right there. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold at stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Burn! Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh damn, he's putting it on her.
Oh.
Booba.
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me.
Grunt.
Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Ooh.
Gary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard.
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence providing that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Have a look at this.
That.
I found this in Miss May's room. What was I doing there? We will evade that question for another time.
Mr. Wright, please explain this to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
It's outrageous. The defense truly claimed that the witness was tapping a phone. Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon, it was a clock, is... I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen it.
Listen one more time to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a... Oh.
Man, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold onto for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock.
It's...
It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Yeah?
It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, and so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you have nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Heh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was iced coffee. You know, like normal coffee, but cold. But if you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. I mean, ooh.
Ergo, this witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. She's not the murderer, that's for sure.
Oh, where does that leave us?
It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands, she saw the defendant Maya Faye commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win on this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come to think of it, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy to be a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sucking quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called in question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What?
I better find something suspicious in the bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. I mean, if we don't press on anyways, Maya's still gonna be the guilty verdict right now. So it's like either or. It's better to get another person to see if you can like work it out. All right, I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Ooh. You fell right into my trap. You fell for my trap card, Phoenix. Uh-oh.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Alright. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. Alright. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. My man is eyeing that shit hard. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin his cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. I think it's pressing on the statement where he said the coffee. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her room precisely as the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely and exactly, the most definitely served 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like iced coffee exactly 9, something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door on the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? To our guest, Miss May herself.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. Sir, it's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guests, favored me with, embarrasser, sir.
Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. That was pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest.
Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edwards. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay, this is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I ask him? Check-in, room service, bed making.
I think it's a check-in. This could be problematic if I fuck it up, I think.
Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? I'm rather quite.
Oh boy, tell us the whole truth. The truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object that it was objectionable. Objection overruled. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister? Barrister. There was a good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
Damn, Edgeworth playing cheatsy, bro. Playing a cheater's game.
I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer.
In light of the new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping to the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her.
The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late?
I suppose you'd like it if I was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court.
Upstart! Amateur! The accusations are ludicrous! Enough! The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
There you go. We got the first half out the way. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
Yep. I think I'm gonna be your newest fan.
I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
The face, that face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It It said shivers. It said shivers up my spine.
You say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway.
Heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. My nose has been itchy this entire time right now, and it's so annoying.
Yes, sir.
I want to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
He asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Not really. We're gonna finish this episode for this stream. Depending how long the first half for next week's trial is gonna be. What the fuck? The wire somehow got caught here. Okay. It could be a 2-day thing all of a sudden, but I know the later trials become very long, like very, very long. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, visitor's room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I want to ask you. I wanted to ask you.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yes. What fear struck in him?
So, what is it you wish to ask me, then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Oh, like insane.
That man.
About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about it? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. There's nothing for me right now to get her to talk. Why do you place a wiretap on Maya's phone? Or Mia's, my bad, Mia's phone.
When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that doesn't, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? There's nothing I could give her right now that will actually, like... reveal to her, like, any information from her. Oh, it's not falling in my head. I thought it was gonna fall in my head, bobbing like hard. Alright. We'll move for now, because you are currently not helping me. Number 7, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Check the gumshoes, nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there's any invaluable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Examine. Okay, we got the window here. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel, right across the way. Okay, we got the plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it down. An old movie poster. Oh, I thought I was looking at the lamp. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Aw, poor Phoenix. And that's about. Oh. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Did we examine everything possible in this room? The poster, the plant. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. Boop. Let's go to the hotel. 7 Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer who used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for the business, sir. Whoa. Whoa. Mr. May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy, he brought the murdered iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Alright, let's talk, Chief. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir. Not to boost, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with you, Miss May. Oh, who was with her, Miss May? He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carried the scent of danger. There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo. We don't have him yet, yeah. The hotel. Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, set. Alright. Anything to technically present to this man. Will this help? Think about during the trial was a hotel, they're paying attention. Okay. Then it's the testimony and then the floor plan, so nothing, okay. Let's move. Might be something later on. Oh, let me examine actually. Huh. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Jar of Terror hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy is serious. I don't believe it. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned this up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. But if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Alright. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope to that window, of course.
Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. View to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. I think that's everything, right? Oh, what about the bed? Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Okay. So we got everything in this room, right? Alright, let's get out. I'll talk to you later, Mr. Bellboy. Don't be bad, okay? September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. There's a picture here. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in the pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. Yeah, I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the courtroom. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch this one. Oh yeah, switch it. I think I'll swap them. There you go. Alright. And let's check the fucking... Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on this wall? Yeah, it was. A painting of... Fisherman? Wasn't it? I wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Oh, does it not matter what I put? Oh, okay. I guess he's not here yet, right? Move. So now we could go back to the Gatewater Hotel to give him the... present. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm Delore. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him. An affidavit. This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. I don't know if that's how I'm saying it. Just hurry up and write it. Always affidavit or add it to the court record. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. None of Miss May can play dumbest to this. Alright. So we should move on now to the detention center and present her the photo. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. That man. About that man who stayed with you at your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's been accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Alright, then can I, present? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where do you? Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room that night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. You have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit? I can't say that right. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard, ease her fears. Okay. She's vulnerable now. I should be done with it. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police.
if they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconceived? Inconvenienced, I meant. I say inconceived. Inconvenienced. All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me. You won't tell me?
Yeah, all you have to say?
Yes.
If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it.
Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That's the opposite effect of what I have.
Poor little lawyer, and you were so close.
This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it. This man is in the photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Can I not?
We need time. My lips is sealed. I may have fucked up.
Yep. Alright, cool. Fuck! Do I have to talk to him again about it? Oh. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da! Money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to be enjoying the shower, washing the showers. Alright, let's examine a bit more. Screwdriver is still stuck on the jaw. I better not touch it. Nothing would do. Bottom of 2 glasses. I better not touch it. Nothing really? Oh, the window? Nice weather again today. I can see the fan cool offices. Okay. Really? Nothing new? Well, named except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Okay, so we're just... Maybe go to Grossberg? Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is this loafer? Ahem! Ah, the old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again! Hello, Mr. Grossberg.
Well! You were quite the thing, my boy!
Excuse me?
The trial!
He was there. He was there?
It reminded me of myself. Oh, reminded me of myself when I was a youth.
I guess something got passed down through me, maybe.
Brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I much rather you gave me some information. Let's talk. Today's trial.
Now you came to see...
Oh, so you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see...
Oh, fuck, I gotta sneeze. There you go. Woo! Cleared the sinuses there.
Well, you see, it's just me and sister. That poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I could find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious-looking?
Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of the accursed painting. I didn't.
Alright. Alright then, this was on your table. This photo.
Excuse me, I was wondering about...
Oh, excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that?
I borrowed it.
Well, give it back at once.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything?
Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Fuck, I twisted my arm over here. However, you didn't hear it from me? If you follow.
I follow.
That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp.
Red, white. Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right?
They're information pros. They sell information. You see, sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Some information sounds like blackmail. You tell me where Blue Corp is located.
I suppose.
Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. We're gonna return to Mr. Grasberg.
Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone.
Alright. I'll see you around, man. To the Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage! What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you can go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? That's what I fucking said. Mr. Wright, is it right I see? Splendoriferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, Chief, let's talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done! What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable? It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who could say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. You want me to speak? Put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Here's a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him to, as a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Ho ho ho! The police! The courts! To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Alright, Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp? Anyway. Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Yeah? I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so.
And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fun to ballistic? Is it not?
I don't know, man. You're confusing me with these words. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
Well, the way you speak, that's for one. The big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea. I forgot.
Nice. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why did I find that painting here today?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer.
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney Grody burger.
What?
Oof. Oof.
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Hear my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg. Yes.
You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Alright. He's not wrong. I gotta go. Go back to this boy. Yo, dog. Huh. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man.
Oh, what's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about the whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. Not much is clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial.
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all the last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Didn't we read it? Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just a poor
Yeah, we read this. So, pay Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see. Mr.
Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that big painting, the boat of Mr. White. Why wouldn't you defend mine? Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you. Your lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Blackmail? I had to read it like that. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy, perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years?
Because of the the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Why would have destroyed me if I did? So that's the connection.
Oh, so that's the connection.
It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh of impossible.
Impossible. Why?
He has information on everyone. He gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, all the politicians.
What?
They are bound unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Alright, let's talk about the DL6 incident then.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code for the police. The police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Medium.
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. That's how you say it, bequest. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of her wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Reason for blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was a top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium, you know the whole spiel. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. I'm a man that needs money. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I thought the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was a blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country and as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office.
You followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright, I'll move on to that. It's funny, looking at this room. Seems so normal. I have to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Gross looks like there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Let's examine! All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. Now in alphabetical order, let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, okay. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, yeah. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just... Oh, it might be... Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. There's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the courtbook. Alright, check me as... sure. Red, white, so that'll be W, right? I know. W, white! The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay, so there's that information. Okay, no, leave it. I don't see much point in checking these files that are missing are all key parts. I give up. Alright. Go back to him. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Alright, so now, let's see. Where can we go? Oh, I got it. Apparently Miss May is in question. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay, so let's move on. I think you can go back to Blue Corp and talk to him.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Should I make myself clear?
Transparent. I need water. Water. Let's go. My throat's a little bit better now. It feels better at least. Alright, where were we? Night of the murder, blackmail. Alright. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I got to a point this guy is on the spot and quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Okay.
Yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you.
This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot and quick.
Stop that, your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps.
Alright, so we do have to bring up this fucking thing. Mr. White, see this. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret governmental funds, or government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me, huh?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia! She had a file filled with the articles like this.
Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, you spied on him, you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail? Not just him, either.
You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not! You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia!
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now!
Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White! You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you!
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at this time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quiet, dude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police and net. Did I tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as the Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association. You see? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint. Fuck. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Butts, every butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal, but that matter, Butts was the matter, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
And this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Rowe.
I'm enjoying doing his voice. Just for stupidity reasons. It's so dumb. It's so good. Let me do a little quick save. I put no. Detention Center visitor's room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. Oh, of course, Edgeworth included. Attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right?
Right? That's right.
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you?
I explained that. I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. That's right. Please tell me. Is there anything I can do?
Well, defend me in court, cheer me on in court, help me break out of here. Cheer me on in court. Oh, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
I better go get a uniform with some pom-poms.
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Oh, no way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings and are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow's it's me or him. To be continued.
We can still go. I at least want to finish this episode before I end stream. Do 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 do. I'm gonna drink water. Oh, let's go water. All right. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah! Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? What? How you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix!
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. I don't think that's allowed, but whatever. It's a game. It's a video game. It's time. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anybody's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. What's to call Mr. Red White to the stand? Red White. Oh, fuck. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Bling bling, motherfucker! Your name? Yes! That is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions are confused! Name! These two are great together. Name! My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. I realize what this voice is resembling to. Fuck, what's his name?
Fuck, what's his name? He's the comedian that I really love.
Oh, I can't remember for the life of me right now. I'll probably come along.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder.
Correct!
And you witnessed the murder from there.
Ahem.
Ahem. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for.
Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer!
God in this fucking... God in my video game? What type of shit is this?
Let him in, Phoenix.
I forgot you were next to me.
Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly
Perusify?
that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard the bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lloyd. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. But there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
This voice is fun to do.
Things occurred as you testified, then I am afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. There was already one thing that made me kind of question it. First I gotta see what I have right now to truly see what the thing is. Broken remains, clock of the form. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think this comes in play letter. Oh yeah, it does, I remember. The victim dodged the attack and then ran right to the right, but she was caught and stuck. Where's FA? He has autopsy report. Alright. Where is it? Surprised, I turned to the building across the way. It was, then I saw him, a spiky hair there. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. The victim, she ran away, but you gave her. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course! Comprende! I understand! The victim was attacked by you! And ran to the left! You gave chase and struck her down!
Are you sure?
As you know, I am always absolutely perfect!
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect the new detail. Victim ran to the left. Hey, sir! Sir! Where is it? Objection! Wait, right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is it? What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Ms. May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right!
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
speaks. Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run by. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Mr. White is right. Miss May is right. Both are right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He's the murderer.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Bay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where the Mr. White was. Take that! He was the killer! This is where he was! Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes of ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Yes, that's the thing.
Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of the courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations? The postulations of this defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Oh! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Alright, let's see what he says now. Ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right, and you chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Kind of moment there. Voiced. It's been killing me to know who the the VA I'm doing right now for Mr. White. So I'm like looking up the voice actor to one thing. Porker. Peter Porker. John Mulaney. That's the inspiration that I'm doing for Mr. White. I don't know why, but bro, John Mulaney. It just started coming out like that. Alright, now it's out of my head. Now I have that solved.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine.
Oh, wait, we're this. Yeah. Where is it? You chased her, you delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. Fuck, I saw it there for a second. You hit her twice, there you go. And then we present to you the autopsy report.
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow.
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if I could ask the witness for a new testament. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. We want justice, don't let him get away. Ooh.
Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White.
Okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then he turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Twap!
Twap, indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over. Alright. It's, I think, the last statement. He did her in with a single blow. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. Well, let's see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Can you explain? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that! The glass light stand!
Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix.
Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, it's very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes!
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
No, wait, back. Broken remains of a glass. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition.
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Hey, isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct! That would be no problemo, right?
Real quick, I want to check something. You're not able to see it. Big problemo. There's a big problemo. Problem here.
What problem is there?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred.
Correct! That is so! The conclusive, definitive, undeniable, impeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't you have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Of course. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. Look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of the glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when when the murder took place. There's still more. This doesn't end it.
Mr. Wright?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor! I, Miss Mia! Huh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Didn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is heading. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
What, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles! Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law office. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. Well, when he went to the place, when he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for a baseless conjecture, is it? It is. It is.
Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Bling bling, motherfucker! Sure I will! Ahem! Leave it to me! I feel faint. Wiretap. Alright, come on. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify the... I like how it's changing weirdly. Identify what had fallen over by the sound.
Correct! That is right!
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you make all the damage. Ugh, what am I supposed to do now?
Collect, Phoenix!
Alright. Let's see. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh, right.
I entered the Faye Co. law offices. Of course, I have done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass stand.
Okay.
Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on.
Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Into the Faye. Okay, let's just press for a bit. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss Faye? Miss May.
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Faye & Co. law office. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Carpet is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him. Oh well, maybe it's rattled enough that I could bluff something out of him. I went through everything, right? Department store receipt. Just letters written in blood. I can't do that, I can't do that. This doesn't have an involvement, doesn't have an involvement. This just tells us the date of when exactly. That's a week before. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
I'm afraid that is all as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat.
You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix. Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice.
Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia?
Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Ah! Fucking faints again.
Hey, Phoenix. Gak is no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
You're Maya.
Didn't you know that Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya's channeling you, right, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
But
we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The
Right. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from the famous department store. $1,000! Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder! He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to convene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. See, updated in the court record. Okay, so I couldn't do that yet. I was like, I'm like, I know you, Mia, like, tells you what to do here. But I thought I wasn't gonna faint like that, like, or Phoenix faint. Like itchy. Okay. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let us start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any opinion on this matter? I say let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Ching! The wiretapping. September... it's right there. The week, okay. Wait. Oh, I was very confused there for a second. The week before the murder. Objection! You fool! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? But you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Wow, a glass light stand! And the date of purchase! Why, that's the day before the murder! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. There he goes, going crazy. Or qua! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. No! It's impossible! Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Oh, fucking A, man. What you got? What you got? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic into the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I said that weird. Granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry in this matter. Another inquiry. This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Wait and see what happens. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Version denied. What? Completion of trial. Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed to take more. No, there is no telling what will happen if I can't end this now.
Edgewood is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me out and help me and all, this guy. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course, thank you for your time.
The witness will stay.
Or,
The witness will stay.
I'm trying to do that voice. Mia.
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! The test! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White,
Admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess! I confess! I did it! I hit her! I hit Miss Mia with the thinker!
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. I guess they can't see the channeling. Maybe? No, they should be able to see. I don't understand.
Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Fucking let's go! I thought this was gonna take more long. I thought we were gonna be like a 5-hour count for this stream, but it wasn't too long, surprisingly. Excuse me.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much I have to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office. I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Summer 9th, 9:02 p.m. Bay and Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry.
I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
What? What? You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty?
That kind of messed up.
Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya, ready to get down to business.
Just going,
Yo, Nick, what's up, dog? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners.
Great. I gotta do your voice for like 50 games then on. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in cool law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
What?
This is in front of us.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Judging, watching, always judging.
Right.
Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Okay. Wait up. And there you go. We ended episode 2. Huh? Do a little strut. Yes, please. Let me save my progress. Okay. Okay, I keep thinking like it's on file 3 for some reason. Alright. I like... Oh, it's a Steel Samurai for this one. Episode 3. I should have read that. My bad.
The moon. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see.
This is like a little teaser to what's happening next. Dead.
The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
There you go. And I say at this point, well, I won't save it again because it will just start up from that point again. So we'll have like a little refresher of like what's in the episode to come. But yeah, let's return to the title screen real quick. All right, I say the first Phoenix Wright stream was a great success. I love playing this game again. It's been so long that I'm actually just like kind of being like, I'm smart. I know these things. But yeah, we'll continue the next episodes, which will be 3, 4, and well, not in the consecutive order. Depending how long 3 will take next week. Well, I will probably go into 4, and if not, then we'll do it episode weekly, like that. Only reason I did episode 1 and 2 is because episode 1 is really short. It's also the tutorial level, so it's like that. But other than that, we're doing Phoenix Wright, and I love the me doing random VAing, even though I honestly think I'm shit at it. So, but hopefully you guys get entertainment out of just me doing voice acting all around. But yeah, so what's happening for the week schedule now? On Thursday, we're continuing Final Fantasy VII. Friday, we got Crash. Don't know if it's gonna be straight to Crash 4 or if it's gonna be the other racing ones overall. So I have to do some testing on the side to see how they run smoothly or not. And then we have next week's episode of Phoenix Wright. And there you go. That's the schedule for next week. I hope to see you guys next week. I appreciate anyone who's dropped by, chilled for whatever, and everything. This is goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Shut it.